Hey guys, it's been a while since I've posted the channel, but I think now is as good a time as ever to talk about the huge crypto crash that's going on right now. I mean, every day I seem to check it, it seems to be going down like mega percents. Um, and I thought I just want to say what I'm doing, what I'm thinking, and obviously with my channel being gold and crypto, and I do invest in other stuff as well. Just to give a really quick overview. Again, I'm not drunk this time. It's probably my first sober video, but I didn't feel like it was appropriate to do this kind of video with a few beers inside me as much as I'll be doing that tonight because it's Friday. Right, I'll get into it as I'll keep it nice and short and punchy, and then we can get out of here. Right, the crypto crash. I was expecting this last year, to be honest. I was expecting this to be in November time last year. It didn't happen. On it, well, if anything, things went up. Obviously, it was all-time highs, wasn't it, in November? So I thought, all right, okay, I got it wrong. But now it's gone down as low as it's going. I still think we got lower, honestly. I really, really do. And now that's normal. Because back in 2017, I believe, when it went up to 20,000 before I'd even bought crypto myself, it was up at 20 grand for a Bitcoin. And then like 2019, when I got into crypto, it had already hit $3,000. So I went from 20 down to 3 in 2 years. And then from 2019 to last year, it went up to 68. So even in this brief, well, I say brief, it's 7 years, 6 years, well, 5 years since 2017, I've seen the crypto market do this big move. And in percentage terms, that's the critical thing with investing in percentage terms, for Bitcoin or the crypto market to do the same retracement, Bitcoin would have to go down to about $10,500, $11,000 before it reaches that bottom that it did before when it went from 20 to 3. So it's good to bear that in mind. And so bearing in all that in mind, have I sold in my crypto? No, not at all. I'm getting interest on it. And yes, in hindsight, I'm like, oh, if you sold it now, I'd make a massive loss. That's true, but I'm not selling. I mean, that money I spent on it, I knew what I was doing in terms of risk, and I don't need it right now. I mean, it was a 5-year plan at the time, so hopefully in 5 years it'll potentially go towards a deposit or be the entire house. But again, that's the risk. Measured risk I've took. But for 5 years from now, where do you think the price is going to be? Well, I don't know. I mean, think about it. Back in 2017, when we went from 20 down to 3, or 2019, we went 20 down to 3. Did we think it was going to go up to 68 from there? Of course not. So, and the world, all right, you could say COVID-19 has changed everything. Well, no, COVID-19 has made the rest of the world change in terms of the stock market and companies for sure. But the crypto market, again, is still in its infancy in this sense. So all I'm going to say is don't worry about it. Keep hold of what you got. And again, if you've got money that you can, not say afford to lose, but afford not to get out when you choose to, because that's the critical thing. Because if you desperately need that money, then yes, you're going to lock in a loss. That's the way investing works. If you buy something that can potentially be worth more in the future, and then it's just going for its market cycle, but then you need that money, you're going to lock in a loss. I mean, that's just the way it is. That's life. I mean, so all I'm saying is don't panic, don't worry. And again, only invest money that you are I said I don't say able to lose, because I'm not in it to lose money, but money that you do not need right now. Or you think not your emergency fund. This is not, don't use your savings for it. Put money definitely set aside for investing only. I'm still on my gold. Bit surprised that the gold price hasn't gone back up to 2,000 with rising inflation, but I feel once the gold price does start moving this time, I do think it will go. I think it will keep going and create a new all-time high on its way up this time. But I just feel like with everything that's going on, they're trying to control it, like they've always tried to control it. But that's just the way. Again, that's the way the gold market works. They do control it. It will go up because all the big all the big economies own gold, and so a revalue up will do them a favour too, but they want to time it quite right. And regarding the gold cycle, you'll notice the gold price will go up before the US presidential election. It will go way up, and then as soon as the guy gets elected, it just goes vertically down. It happened in 2020, and it happened in 2016 and 2020. So again, just an observation of me observing it over the last 10 years. So obviously I wasn't aware of that cycle in 2012, but every 4 years, obviously, when a presidential election happens, that's what happens to the gold price. And my other investments was my stocks, and I own oil. Well, look what's happened with the gas prices. I mean, albeit BP and Shell, the stock prices isn't going up massively, but they're going up. So to me, that's me hedging my bets between gold, crypto, and oil. And then obviously two of those are commodities. So what I would say is don't lose faith, and don't invest money that you can't afford to lose, or lose value in short term. All right, so that's all done. It took a bit longer than normal, but I suppose I'm not drunk and not speed talking. So everyone have a good day. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just what I do. So any advice that you take from this video, you can't sue me for it. I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm telling you that now. Okay, see you later. Speak to you later. Bye.